Welcome to the Code Maven again. My name is Gabor Szabo. This time we are going to talk about Git and getting started with Git on Microsoft Windows. Specifically, we are going to download and install it. There are a couple of clients for Git. You need to have a client for Git in order to use it. So there are a couple of them. Many of them are GUI based. Some IDEs like PyCharm and other IDEs have a built-in capability to talk to Git. But the best way to learn Git is to learn the command line version of Git. This is the original version of Git. And then the knowledge that you gain is transferable to any of the GUI tools, which are actually hiding some of the capabilities of the command line tool or giving them different names. And one of the advantages of learning the command line version is that most of the cases when you need to ask a question on the internet, the answers are going to assume that you have the command line version, and they will talk about the command line version. So in order to download the command line version, you search for Git and SCM. That's the best, easiest way to find it. So it's the git-scm.com. You visit the page, you will find the download links, and it will allow you to select your operating system. Because you're watching this video, so I assume that you have Windows. So we click on the Windows. It automatically offers you the download of the 64-bit version. They might have actually guessed it from my browser, I'm not sure. In any case, most of the computer systems today are 64-bit. So you would download all the 32-bit version only if you have a really old version of a really old computer. You can save the file and then run it from your download directory. I've already done this, so I'm going to cancel it now, and I'm going to open the file browser, and here I open the downloads directory where you can see that I've already downloaded this file. So I just double click on the Git installation executable. It beeps and then offers me to install this. It asks me to accept the license, the GNU license. You're welcome to read it. I just click on the defaults most of the cases. Okay, it already exists, of course, because I've already installed this once and removed it. So yes, I would like to install it in the same directory. Here again, I'll just leave the defaults. Same here. Now this one is where you probably want to change the default. And when you're choosing the editor, when you make some changes, Git will requires that you type in some text as a message, an explanation that what did you change. You can do it on the command line with an editor, but if you don't provide a text, then it will open automatically an editor. And probably you don't want to use Vim, because Vim is, well, if you know Vim, you're welcome to use it, of course. But if you're if you're not familiar with it, then it's much better to use one of the editors that you're familiar with. So either it can be Notepad, or the best is that if you installed Notepad++, then pick that one. If you haven't installed it yet, then I recommend that you do install it. And then the rest is, again, I think is just click, click, and click again. And I haven't changed anything from the defaults except of that specific thing. And then it goes ahead and installs the command line version. So it will take a couple of seconds, but then we'll see how we can start using the Git bash window in order to use Git on our computer. Let's wait for a second now. Okay, so now you can watch the release notes or launch Git. I don't need either of them here. Like say, I don't need the file explorer anymore. Okay, so now I can click on the Windows button and then type in Git and bash, or it automatically comes up. But if not, then just type bash, and this is what we would like to run. There are a couple of other applications called Git here, but we are looking for the Git bash. So this is opens a terminal window for you with the $prompt. So this is a bash terminal. Bash is the shell, is like the CMD of most of the Linux systems. So that's what we are going to use. And here you can type in Git and see all the possibilities that Git allows you to do. And we are not going to go any further here in this version. We're going to, in this video, we're going to see another video where we can get more in details.